Alright, lovers and haters of Rod Stiller. This is Rod Stiller. And forgive me for all the background noise because I'm outside, obviously. Obviously I'm waiting for the bus so I can go to my whatever job. I know I don't pay much, but hey, something's better than nothing, right? And I'm so glad we got more people complaining about cost of living, state, how everything is, you know, how you can't afford basic needs, okay? You can't afford, you know, stuff for your kids. You know, we got people living out of their cars. And shout out to you for listening to me, because I'm going through something similar to what you're going through. I'm in a homeless shelter, so I know how it is. Okay, I'm not showing my face because I'm wearing my uniform. I don't want y'all finding out where I work, because I'm not gonna have a Brian Fitz episode where these people call the workplace and get me fired, and then impossible to get another job, right? So there you go. That's why I'm not showing my face right now. But anyway, of course I'm gonna complain about something. Of course, like I said, foolish father want to still gaslight me, trying to say that, oh, nothing wrong with Florida, you're the problem, and I'm like I said, I don't care. I get disowned at this point. I don't even care anymore. Like I said, it's stupid family. It's stupid. Okay, just wow, terrible leader. Okay, he didn't help me in the 2008 recession. He ain't gonna help me in this current recession. Okay, and then he wants to sit there and say that my brother doesn't owe me anything when my brother freeloaded me for 10 years. You see how stupid this family is? And no, this is not, oh, you're just telling your side of the story. No, this is exactly what happened. Okay? And yeah, I did help my mom with the divorce because I wanted my freedom. Okay? I did not want to be stuck in Florida where I'll never get a job, never be able to get anything. The whole reason why I dropped out of college, because I couldn't afford it anymore. I didn't want student loan debt behind my name. Okay? That was the whole reason why I dropped out. And I've been trying to get back on track for all this time, but it's always something getting in the way, right? Okay? Always something. Stupid. And like I said, I'm not listening to him. I don't care what he says. He called me foolish or whatever, but he ain't no good leader. He's not a good leader. No. Okay? His little CPA practice in Fort Lauderdale and all that crap. I'm just tired of him. And he won't sit there and say, like I said, Dorian can freeload off of me for 10 years and then say, oh, you nothing? Oh, I'm pushing you for you know what? I never asked to be born in this stupid black family. I'm just going to say it like that. I'm not going to say the N-word because I know how YouTube is. Okay? And if you want to call me a self-hating black, I don't care. I don't care. Especially after I find out how this world is against blacks. It ain't just United States. It's the entire world. It ain't just United States. Okay? Just wow. You keep wondering why I keep playing video games and, you know, don't want to look at the real world. I don't want to look at it because it's evil. Pure evil. Right? Just real wicked. Why do you think they want to call you crazy for believing in aliens? Because an alien will treat you better than any human will ever. Well, unless it's a reptilian, of course. Or old empire scum who want to keep you here, want to keep lying to you, saying that, oh, you chose to be here. I would have never chosen my family that I was born into. I would have never chosen the race I was born into either. So if I had known reality was going to be this hard and the world was going to hate me this much, I would have never had chosen this crap, right? And like I said, these New Agers, you know, they and Christians and all this crap. Christians want to sit here, oh, you better repent to God, and it's just dumb. Okay, they don't even realize that their entire religion is fake. Okay, I mean, here's the thing: the Gospels contradict each other. They contradict on Jesus' personal life. You can't even get the dates right with that. And that's why I can't do it anymore. I can't be no Christian. I can't do it. I dropped that religion a long time ago. Just wow. And they can't even agree on basic stuff, man. Come on. But anyway, I'm just gonna spend this. I want to spend this time today just saying. Like I said, I'm not gonna fall for it again. You know, I fell for it back when I just graduated from high school. So I thought the economy was gonna be okay. And then the stupid 2008 recession happened, and I was unemployed for 8 years. And I'm gonna keep saying that, man. 8 years with no job. Not even a basic job. Not even a janitor job. It wasn't until, moved out of Florida into North Dakota. That's when I got my first job. And then I didn't even realize, my brother was freeloading off of me, because just wow, terrible. And that's why I don't care if I never see the family ever again. I don't care, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? That's just how I feel. Let's look at the ground, because I don't want y'all finding out where I am and stuff. I don't want to see the shelter and all that stuff. So we're just gonna look at the ground. But no, y'all can probably Google the crap anyway. So, but still, let's say I only have 10 years left, right? 10 years left to live. I'd rather spend the next 10 years trying to get what I want to do since the 7th grade. And yeah, that's the video game company. And I'm gonna keep with you. Oh, I don't give a shit. Then I will what? Do whatever I gotta do to try to get delusion to be reality. Okay? There you go. I would spend the rest of my whatever little life left I got to try to get the delusion to reality, because right now, like I said, this world's unbearable. And like I said, these companies, they want it to where they want to charge you $1,000 for a digital only game, pay to win, all that stuff. And that's what they want, where you have no rights to a game, no rights. And then they can shut down the server anytime they want, and you'll never have access to that game. Just like Final Fantasy VII, Ever Crisis, and all the other games out there that like I said, it got some network error code. I can't even play that game anymore. No matter what phone I pick, I went and got an iPhone, and I still can't play that game. It's stupid. But yeah. And then, Trump lying, saying that he wasn't going to start any new wars. He lied. He bombed Iran, dragged us into another war, right? Okay, because his lie was, I could turn everything back to 2019, and that's why I really voted for him for that, and he lied. And then I'm not racist. I'm not, and he's showing that he's racist, man. Oh my gosh, just wow. But Kamala wasn't gonna help me either. I noticed some of these elections, it's always two bad choices, always two terrible choices. It's basically a uniparty, right? Like both sides on the same team, right? It's just stupid. But I just want to say what I want to say. I'm not going back to Florida under no circumstances. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Under no circumstances. I'd rather freeze to death in North Dakota. Okay? Because at least, I'm trying to get back to, like I said, after what my brother did to me, like I said, I don't want to help this family no more. This family doesn't deserve to continue. Like I said, I told y'all, my family's dysfunctional, and like I said, crabs in a bucket. And if they ever get a chance to screw you, just screw you. Yeah, it's just stupid. No allies, always divided. I don't care. And like I say, he's pulling that crap. Oh, God's punishing. You know what? If this Christianity was real, black people will all burn in a lake of fire, because the God's racist. Just facts. Remember, he said slavery was okay. Just wow. And that's why I can't deal with it. But so I'm glad the religion's not real. I'm just sad that most of society is ran by it. Same with Islam. Islam ain't real either. But like I said, the only way you can break free, they force you to do heinous things just to get free from it. It's like a psychopathic relationship with a psycho girlfriend. You try and get away from her. Her body may look good, but like she brings that negative energy, right? And that's what these religions are like, right? So much negative energy. And like I say, trying to get away. Just like I want to get away from Florida. I don't want to deal with Florida no more. I don't want to deal with that. No. After like I said, I'm now understanding how much hatred Hispanic, Spanish, Latino people hate blacks. I'm realizing how much hatred that is, and I'm like, oh my gosh, just wow. But the Asians, they hate us too. Like I said, we have no friends. And like I said, I hate my own community. I hate the culture of the black community. I hate that ghetto, dysfunctional, gangster. I hate that culture. I hate it like the plague. I hate it. And like I said, every chance I get, I want to speak against it. Like I said, shout out to Brett and Jamal. Attack these single moms. That's right. Like I said, the black community, they would champion single moms, and I'm glad Brandon is shaming them. I'm glad. Because like I said, that's where all this dysfunctional crap coming from. And like I said, my dad was raised from a single mom. That's why he's the way he is right now. Like I said, just wow. But yeah, man. Yeah, I just can't wait, man. Yeah, if I only got 10 years left, I'm going to spend my 10 years doing what I want to do. I'm not listening to nobody. I'm not listening to him. I don't care you disown me. I don't care. Oh well, we were set up to lose, right? We were set up to lose. Just like how, like I said, freeloading son, you want to freeload and shit. Like I said, just trash. That's why I don't want to bring any more free people in this family. This family's just stupid. It's stupid. No allies. It's just really bad. Like I said, any kid born in this bloodline, they don't stand a chance. On top of the diabetes and heart virus and all this terrible genes we have. Just ugh. That's why I don't want to bring nobody else in here, man. All right, I'm gonna quit ranting today. But oh my gosh. All right, thank y'all for listening. If y'all are kind enough to donate to me, that'd be nice. Because like I said, I'm still real screwed up. You know. I said I can't even qualify for any loans. I can't qualify for an apartment. You know, it's hard to save up for a car. It is. I only collected like about 700. But oh my gosh, it's just really ridiculous. And I need a reliable car. I can't have no. Oh, you buy a car and then a week later, something goes out on it. No, I need something reliable, and that's why I upped it to 10,000. That's why I did it, because I need something reliable. Anyway, thank y'all for listening. Russell, signing out.